43rumors.com is reporting that the GH5 will not be out by the end of the year, and that we'll have to wait till 2016 to see a GH5. Now, this is all rumor, so take that with a grain of salt, but they are saying that this is from a highly reliable source, and they are rating it FT5, which is the most reliable rumors that they report on. Now, for me personally, I think that's probably true. It doesn't take too much work to figure out that Panasonic is likely going to release the GH5 come 2016. And you can see that by looking at the history of their previous products that they've rolled out. If you look at the GH1, the very first camera in the GH line, that came out in July of 2009. And a year and a half later, they started shipping the GH2 in November of 2010. 2 years after that, they started shipping the GH3. That was in December of 2012. And a year and a half after that, they started shipping the GH4, and that was in April 2014. And if you look at that pattern, there's about a year and a half, 2 years, a year and a half. And so it likely would be another 2-year gap between the GH4 and the GH5, putting the GH5 somewhere around April 2016. There's not much more information at this point, so we'll just kind of have to wait and see how this all plays out. It likely will be a little bit longer before we get any other kind of rumor information about the GH5 unless something completely leaks. I have made other videos talking about my wish list for the GH5, so you can check those out if you'd like. I think there are a lot of improvements Panasonic could make over the GH4, but the GH4 is a really popular camera, so I'm sure they kind of want to milk that for all it's worth before they release the GH5 and come out with something new and great and all that stuff. We'll see how great it is. They'd have to make some pretty significant advancements for me to really consider upgrading at this point. You know, something like a radical shift in sensor size or a really robust codec or something like that. But if this is going to be kind of a GH2 to GH3 upgrade, I'm probably not going to be that excited. So just keep that in mind and don't get too thrilled that like something amazing is going to happen. Hey, who knows? It could, but likely with the other stuff Panasonic is working on with their professional line, with their VariCam and their DVX200, they're likely not going to want to do anything too extreme on a $1,600 camera or whatever it ends up costing. So like I said, we'll just have to wait and see and kind of hope for the best.